If you've got kids at home, chances are you got fussy eaters. I've got an awesome dish for you guys. It's hot dogs, but not any hot dogs, kangaroo hot dogs with tomato relish. To get started, we're gonna make the relish. Low to medium heat, and we're gonna get dicing and sauteing onions until they're soft and translucent. Top and tail the onion, couple of incisions through there, run through it, and we'll do this side too. So once this pan starts to come up to heat a little bit, we'll add a tablespoon or so of olive oil into there, enough to allow the onion to saute, so we don't want that to dry out in the pan. Okay, while that's sauteing off, let's get the garlic going. Chopping board, give it a little bit of a bash. So just as finely as you can. Garlic can go in. Now I want to talk about what we're going to put with the hot dogs, because this is where the parental science comes into play. I don't want to give my daughter just a hot dog loaded with cheese. I want to try and sneak some veggies in there as much as possible and make that the new normal for her. So a really cool trick we do in restaurants a lot is with a speed peeler, which is one of these. These are what chefs use to really quickly peel potatoes. And I often take a speed peeler like this and take really long ribbons. 3 or 4 will do it. We'll get some lettuce into there. We'll take 2 or 3 of these. Okay, lettuce, good to go, on the side. And this is one of those things chefs do. When I'm in the kitchen, I generally don't have the onions going and then sit there and read a book or do 50 million Instagram posts. I prep, I clean, so by the time everything's ready to go, I can sit down and enjoy my life and the cooking's done and complete. Now, let's get some tomato, and we're just gonna roughly dice that, because this will go right into this tomato relish we're making, so it doesn't matter how you chop it, really. Obviously, the smaller you chop it, the quicker it'll break down. So we'll put those to that side. These onions have been ticking away for 4 to 5 minutes. They're soft and just starting to color, but they're not brown. Now I'm gonna go in with some passata. Now we can add the malt vinegar in also. And we're going with some brown sugar as well. And I'll bring that up to the simmer just for a couple of minutes to dissolve that sugar. Once that sugar's dissolved, we can put this diced tomato in. While that's simmering away, chop the chives as finely as you can. Okay, that's come up to the boil, and I'm happy the tomato's broken down. We can take it off the heat and allow it to cool right down. Sausage time. These kangaroo sausages are super high in protein and super low in fat. Make sure you've got the right balance of protein, vegetables, and grain foods on your kids' plate. It's one small change you can make for happier and healthier kids. Let's get cooking sausages. Unlike normal sausages, these have a super low fat content. So with a normal sausage if cooking in a pan, I'd add barely any oil because a lot of the fat renders out while it's cooking. But we need to take into consideration, these are low fat. So we'll add a little bit of olive oil into the pan. Once the pan's hot, sausages can go in. And once again, with all cooking of meat, don't overload the pan. So we'll let those cook for a few minutes on each side until they're beautiful and brown. Just let them do their thing. Keep men away from this. They'll move it around every 30 seconds like they do on barbecues, and it'll take forever to brown. So I've got my hot dog buns here. And we'll pop some mozzarella cheese into there. Not too much, just a little. I really want to make this more about those low-fat, high-protein sausages and veggies. The cheese is a selling point. So we'll pop those into a preheated oven on about 180 for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, game on. Let's start to get ready. So I've got a serving platter here. We'll get that right in front of us. Sausages are hot. Let's check on those buns. Oh yeah. Okay, now we'll move fairly quickly. I'm gonna lift these off so I've got lots of room to work with. Okay, lettuce leaf in. This is where we disguise the fruit and veggies and hide them away under relish and sausages and all that good stuff. Carrot can go in next. I'm just gonna give that a little bit of a fold. Now we can pop the sausages straight on top. God, it's almost like what carrot? We're hiding all this goodness in there. It's awesome. And then our tomato relish. I'm gonna get a little bit generous with this. We can put a good amount straight over. Look at that. Instantly brings the dish to life. We'll put some extra tomato relish into the bowl. Lovely. Now we'll finish up with some chives. Straight over the top. Woo! Here we have it, my kangaroo hot dogs with tomato relish. Super easy.